this is Can TV. I'm Zach Roach, along with my partner, Mr. Adi Wiley of Spectator Sporting. Make sure you go on YouTube, subscribe to that Spectator Sporting page. Also, we are live and free on Spotify as well. We got a big show for you today. We got the Harv Bangerz Boxing Club here. We got the Director of Operations in the building with us today, Mr. Julio Walton. How you doing, Julio?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Nice. Man, doing well, man. Appreciate you being here.
Man, anytime you need me here, I'm here.
So you started a non-profit organization. What inspired you to do that?
So my father was a pro fighter, and I followed in his footsteps through the amateur ranks. And I wasn't blessed enough to where I had the same opportunity or time as he did. So, we just started thinking, it was like, man, I have to do something. I have to contribute to the sport of boxing somehow. So we created this organization to give opportunity to the people who are truly committed to the sport of boxing. And I'm blessed to say we've been doing it 8 years, and we made it to our first pro event.
Nice.
And it just feels good. The Lord's blessing.
That's dope.
All right. How many fighters do you have in the Harv Bangerz Boxing Club?
So right now in the club we have 4 fighters that are turning pro, and then we have 12 amateur fighters.
Okay. So what year did you establish Harv Bangerz?
We were established in 2017. But we actually existed way before that. We have a lot of history that goes all the way back to New York and the military. Mm-hmm. So, it was originally created for a way for soldiers to let out steam. It morphed into this, and it actually became something to look forward and up to.
Nice. So, Julio, I know you spoke up for some events that's coming up. So, if we want to find out how to get to your events and where they're going to be at, how do we find out?
Okay, so first thing first, the first pro boxing event is April 30th at Cicero Stadium, 1909 South Laramie. You can find us on Facebook as Harv Bangerz Boxing Club Social Network. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We have a website. We can be contacted directly through the website, and tickets can be purchased through the website, through the fighters, and through Instagram and Facebook through the messenger.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. You're watching Can TV. I'm Zach Roach, along with my partner, Mr. Adi Wiley. We got the Harv Bangerz Boxing Club. We got the Director of Operations, Mr. Julio Walton. We want to thank you for coming in and bringing some boxers here for us today to talk to. The first boxer we're going to talk to is, you got any, what can you tell us about Fernando Bones Valdez?
Man, this guy is a beast. He won my Chicago versus United States tournament twice. He's a 2-time champion, and I'm happy that he's here. And I know you guys can't wait to talk to him. I can't wait for you guys to talk to him. So, all right.
Come on up, Fernando. So Fernando is a bantamweight from the back of the yards neighborhood, Chicago, Illinois. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and so what inspired you? What got you into boxing? What inspired you?
Well, it was a little combination of a lot of things. Since I was little, I've always really liked to fight, and I grew up in a really bad neighborhood, so it kind of always just involved that. And as I got older, I just took it upon myself to take it more in a professional way.
Nice.
Hey, Bones, I know what you mean. I'm from 54th and Walcott, so, same, similar neighborhood. So, but I see that you defeated a man that was number 6 in the country in July. How has you and your team built on that huge victory?
Well, since then, we just improved a lot. I mean, we've been working a lot harder. We didn't review the tape a lot of times, so we didn't see the mistakes that I made, things that I could improve on, but like I say, we've been working a lot harder, and over these coming fights we have, you'll see all the improvements we've made.
All right, nice. Now, while looking at the film of your fights, I get the impression that you take a lot of pride in your defense. Describe your style of boxing.
Well, my style is more the Mexican style, I really like to just sit there and brawl it out with people. I like to come forward a lot. I could do both. I could box and brawl out, but my style is more like sit there and exchange with the person. That's more what I like to do.
Oh, okay. So, we'll see a fight that just happens regularly, and the fight lasts 20 seconds. So, obviously, you got to be in tip-top condition when you're going into a fight. How do you prepare for fights? What's your, how do you prepare for fight or prepare for opponents?
Well, preparing for a fight it's really hard. You have a lot of keys in it. You have to focus on your diet a lot. That's the main key, the diet, because you have to lose the weight to actually get to fight. Yeah. Diets, a lot of conditioning, being in the gym 24/7. So, we just do a lot of things. It's not just one certain thing. It's a lot of things leading up to a fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so is there a boxer, past or present, that you admire?
There's actually 2. There's Oscar Valdez and then Virgil Ortiz. I really like their styles. I really like them.
Okay, okay. Now there's a lot of big professional boxing fights coming up. I'm sure you know in April and May. Is there a fight that you're really looking forward to seeing?
The Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez fight in April.
Okay. Who you picking in that fight?
I mean, I like Valdez, but I'm gonna have to go with Shakur.
Wow.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. So going forward now, you look like you got some fights coming up. Can you tell us when your next fight's gonna be?
Actually, I'm doing the Golden Gloves this year. My first fight is this Thursday, actually.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be real good. I can't wait to see that. How you feeling going up into this fight?
I feel real good right now. I'm in the tip-top shape, best shape I done been in. You know, we only have a few pounds left to lose, so I feel real good going into this fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're watching Can TV. I'm Zach Roach, along with my partner, Mr. Adi Wally. So we want to thank you for coming on here today, speaking with us today. Julio was nice enough to bring some bunch of fighters, and I heard really good things about you. Good luck to you. Good luck to you in your next fight. We got the next fighter, Mr. Dominic Dangerous Tardy, in the building with us today. He's a heavyweight from the South Side.
Yeah.
So they say he ain't no joke. How you doing, Dominic?
I'm feeling good. How you guys feeling?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. So let's just talk about it. What got you into boxing? What made you want to be a boxer?
Well, you know, I've always loved the sport. Grew up watching, you know, Tyson, old Ali highlights and stuff like that. I had an older cousin that was in boxing, and it's always been around the sport for me. So I just went ahead and followed him into it.
Ah, that's dope.
Yeah, so Hardy, I saw you knock out a guy on social media. It's pretty exciting, but you didn't strike me as a brawling boxer. Describe your style of boxing.
I like to think, you know, more of a boxer puncher. I never really like to go looking for the knockout. For me, I just, you know, go in there, be patient, and set it up, and if it comes, it comes.
Oh, I feel you. So what adjustments have you made to your game since turning pro in December?
Basically, you know, getting used to the not having the headgear, the smaller gloves. It's, you know, you got to focus more on the defense and just be better with your conditioning and just sharper all the way around.
Okay.
So you being a heavyweight, Dominic, how do you prepare for fights, upcoming fights? We know you got to be in tip-top condition, but being a heavyweight, how was it preparing for fights, Steve?
You know, for me right now, it's just making sure I'm always strong. You know, I lift weights, do a lot of conditioning work, make sure I'm always strong around, because I could be fighting a guy that 20 or 50 pounds more than me. You know, it just really depends on, you know, who we get next up to fight. And just starting to be sharp, getting a lot of sparring rounds. So I spar sometimes 3 to 4 times a week.
Oh, absolutely.
And I see you have your Master's of Business Administration graduate degree. Now, how has it been juggling your boxing career and your educational goals?
You know, for me, it was pretty easy. I've always been a very ambitious guy, so, you know, I set goals and I follow it. One of my biggest goals was to be the first one of my family to graduate from college, and I was able to do that and, you know, go get a graduate degree and not just put all my eggs in one basket. So it was important to me to go and do that. And now boxing is my next goal. So I'm just having fun with it. It doesn't feel like a job. I still love it. It's still, you know, my favorite sport.
Yeah, so you mentioned Muhammad Ali. You mentioned Mike Tyson. Is there a boxer that really influenced you a lot, past the present?
You know, Tyson Ali for sure. I would say the person I'm trying to pattern my style around right now is the Eastern Assassin, Larry Holmes.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, a guy that we're about the same size and build, great jab, I think one of the best jabs in heavyweight and all of boxing. You know, that's a guy I draw a lot of inspiration from.
That explains why I saw you using that jab so much. I was wondering what's going on with that. So now there's a lot of boxing matches coming up in the next couple of months. Finally, is here. Is there a fight that you really want to see within the next couple?
Oh, absolutely. Tyson Fury versus Dillian White, April 23rd.
Oh, okay.
Any prediction on that one?
I gotta go with Tyson Fury, man. He's undefeated. He's a champ. He beat Wilder really 3 times, and I don't know if White's gonna be up to the challenge.
Okay.
So it's gonna be fun.
You watching Can TV. I'm Zach Roach, along with my partner, Mr. Adi Wally. We got the dangerous Dominic Hardy in the building. So what's up? You got upcoming fights?
So my next fight is here at Cicero Stadium in Cicero, Illinois, April 30th with Harv Bangerz Boxing Club. I'm excited to be here in the hometown, putting on a show for all the hometown fans.
Well, all right, man. Appreciate you, man, from the
so
south
much.
side.
I
Appreciate you.
appreciate it.
Dangerous.
High school?
That's
Leo
right,
High School. Y'all went to the same high school. Okay. Hey, that's dope, man. Hey, appreciate you being here. The next fighter we got is Khalil Mosley, super lightweight from Hammond, Indiana. Khalil Mosley, a.k.a. Mr. Work Time. How you doing, Khalil?
I'm doing good, man. Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate y'all.
Man, we appreciate you being here as well. So let's talk about it. What got you in the box? What made you want to be a boxer?
Watching Rocky Balboa, and me and my cousin used to like put on socks and stuff and just go at it. So then we just was like, man, we gotta find us a boxing gym. So he went to go find one, and then it just been this.
Been on ever since, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. So in your last fight, you dominated with a vicious, cold-blooded second round knockout. Can you describe the fight to people who didn't see it?
It was just, my first time fighting at this level, at a pro level. So it was like, I just went in there and did what I can do and got the knockout in the second round, and showed my skill in the second round and just picked it up on him.
Yeah, it was very exciting, man. I can't wait to see your next fight. Now, there's many different styles in boxing. You got your sluggers, your counter punchers, your boxers. What's your style?
I'm a switch hitter. I like to fight on both sides. I'm a southpaw and orthodox. That's what I like to do, like Terrence Crawford and Dry in his boots.
Right.
That's what's up. So I'm looking at you. You look like you very in shape. So like and I know it is in a fight you got to be in tip top condition. So how do you prepare for fights?
I just run. I run 5 miles. Spar a lot. And just stand in the gym as much as I can. From Monday all the way to Saturday, I take a Sunday off. And then if we picking it up, we'll train Sunday.
Okay, so 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot. So you mentioned Bud Crawford. You mentioned Boots Ennis. He's a young, up-and-coming guy. So who's your favorite boxer right now?
My favorite boxer right now, me.
I like it. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Man. Yo, but now, is there a professional fight that you really looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking forward to seeing the Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez fight.
Oh, you too. You as well, huh?
Yeah, you got a prediction for that one?
Shakur Stevens.
Yeah, I'm on that.
I feel you. I feel you. So, going forward, you got any upcoming fights coming up?
I got one coming up on the 25th.
Okay.
And then we got the April 30th fight.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to putting this guy out on the 25th and then doing the same on the 30th.
That's dope. That's what's up, man. You watching Can TV. I'm Zach Roach along with my partner, Mr. Adi Wiley. We speaking with Khalil Mosley, a.k.a. Mr. Work Time, man. Appreciate your time, man. Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Man, good luck, too, as well. We have another fighter coming up here as well, Miss Deeperkins. How you doing, D?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. First of all, I appreciate you being up here. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yes. So let's talk. What got you into boxing?
I don't want to say like it's a long story. Everyone has a story. I feel like in boxing, but honestly, it's something I always wanted to do as a kid. But for women, it wasn't anything people push a lot. So I did a lot of other sports growing up, basketball and whatnot. So when I was an adult and could make my own decisions, I was like, I'm doing it. It's now or never.
What was the uphill battles you had to face from being a woman to getting into boxing?
I don't want to say if it's because I was a woman or not, but a lot of times when you walk in some gyms, the coaches don't take to you right away. I don't know if it's because they don't think you're serious or because they don't see the upside, the money, and things like that with having a female fighter. So I've had battles with coaching and things, but I mean for the most part it's just
That's what's up. That's good to hear.
Nice. So for people who didn't see your last fight, describe what happened.
My last fight. Oh, okay, yeah. So in Glendale, Arizona, in December, I won by TKO second round. It was a 3 knockdown rule in Arizona.
Wow.
So if you knock them down 3 times in 1 round, it's automatic
It's over.
knockout. Yeah.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. So describe your boxing style.
I want to say now I'm more of a boxer. I say as an amateur, I fought in a higher weight division because they didn't even have this division in the amateurs that I fight in now. And so I was usually smaller, shorter, and so I had to fight different. Now I'm taller, so I feel like I'm like the Tommy Hearns of the division. So I feel like I get to like box and just kind of take it easy. So I'd say I'm a boxer, really, boxer puncher.
Real quick, what's the name? It's called the atom weight class?
Atom weight, yeah, like particle.
Yeah, Julio had to school us to that earlier in the show. That,
Yeah,
'cause we didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there a boxer that influenced you a lot, like a professional boxer?
I'm a boxing fan, so I like a lot of people. Some old school boxers I like Finito Lopez is somebody I really like. Sweet Pea, Fernando Whitaker.
Oh, yeah, Fernando, he was a beast.
Yeah, and then right now I really like Amanda Serrano in terms of women's boxing.
Okay. All right, cool. So, coming up, you got any fights coming up soon?
Well, of course, April 30th, as you all know.
Yep.
And that's my next fight. That's on my schedule. Hopefully, I have some big news to announce with that fight. So I can't say it yet. Some things in the works. And then hopefully I'm in the ring shortly thereafter in the summer. So.
Man, we can't wait to see it. Definitely got to check you out.
Are you coming?
We gonna come.
Like,
Yeah.
y'all better be there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yep. You watching Can TV? I'm Zach Roach, along with my partner, Mr. Adi Wally. I want to give a special thanks to D. Pitbull Perkins. Yes, appreciate you very much. We got Julio coming back in to speak with us a little bit more. And it's been a great show right now, man. The boxers, they look very ready to go.
Can't wait for April 30th.
Man, Julio, we can't wait till April 30th.
Man, I can't wait myself. I think I'm more nervous than the fighters are actually,
Yeah.
because first pro show. But we're looking forward to it. And I wanted to come back just to thank you guys for what you do and giving these guys a platform to promote themselves and stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you again. And thank Can TV for having us.
One more time, how can they get in contact with you? How can they find out where the fight's at?
So we're on our website, HarvardBangersBoxingClub.com. We're on Facebook, Harvard Bangers Boxing Club Social Network. We're on Instagram with the same title, and also on Twitter.
Nice. You've been watching Can TV. I'm Zach Roach, along with my partner, Mr. Adi Wally of Spectator Sporting. Make sure you go on YouTube, subscribe to the Spectator Sporting page. Also, you can listen on Spotify. We've been talking with Harv War Bangerz Boxing Club. And until then, in the meantime, we out. Peace.
All right, y'all.